Arcade game characters, where are they now? Introduction. Remember the good old days of spending hours in the arcade, feeding quarters into machines to help your favorite characters beat the bad guys, collect coins, and save the day? But ever wonder what happened to those iconic characters after the arcade lights dimmed? Let's take a trip down memory lane and catch up with some of the most beloved arcade game stars. Where are they now? What have they been up to? Let's find out. 1. Pac-Man, the yellow icon of the 80s. Then, Pac-Man was the dot-chomping, ghost-evading superstar of the early 1980s, captivating millions with his simple yet addictive gameplay. Now, after a series of successful sequels and spin-offs, Pac-Man settled down with Ms. Pac-Man, and they now live a quiet life in the suburbs. He occasionally makes public appearances at retro gaming conventions, and even tried his hand at a mobile app in the 2010s. These days, he enjoys a steady diet of organic pellets and hosts a podcast on retro gaming. 2. Donkey Kong, from villain to hero. Then, starting as the barrel-throwing antagonist in his own arcade game, Donkey Kong quickly became a beloved hero in the gaming world. Now, after decades of rescuing damsels and hoarding bananas, Donkey Kong retired to his tropical island, where he runs a successful eco-friendly banana farm. He's also an environmental activist, often seen campaigning for rainforest conservation. He and Diddy Kong occasionally team up for charity events, but his days of barrel throwing are behind him. 3. Bert, the bouncing orange oddball. Then, Bert, the lovable orange creature with a penchant for hopping around pyramids, captured the hearts of arcade-goers in the early 80s. Now, after a stint in the gaming spotlight, Bert took a break from the public eye. In recent years, he's been spotted in indie games and even made a cameo in the Wreck-It Ralph movies. He now works as a motivational speaker, helping others bounce back from tough times, and lives a low-key life in the digital realm. 4. Frogger, the road-crossing amphibian. Then, Frogger became an arcade sensation with his endless quest to cross busy streets and rivers filled with hazards. Now, Frogger has become an advocate for amphibian rights, focusing on environmental issues such as habitat destruction and climate change. He's also written a best-selling autobiography, Crossing the Line, chronicling his many near-death experiences and how he found his purpose beyond the arcade. He splits his time between public speaking and relaxing in the wetlands he helped preserve. 5. Ms. Pac-Man, the First Lady of Gaming. Then, Ms. Pac-Man, with her bow and lipstick, became one of the first female gaming icons, taking the arcade world by storm. Now, after many years in the spotlight, Ms. Pac-Man and Pac-Man became the ultimate power couple in the gaming world. They recently celebrated their 40th anniversary and enjoy a peaceful life away from the maze. Ms. Pac-Man has become a fashion icon in the digital world, often seen on virtual runways showcasing the latest in pixelated couture. She's also launched a successful line of gaming-themed beauty products. 6. Space Invaders, the pixelated aliens. Then, the Space Invaders were the relentless extraterrestrial menace that made players defend Earth from their pixelated onslaught. Now, after countless defeats, the Space Invaders have rebranded themselves as Peace Ambassadors. They now travel the universe promoting intergalactic harmony and understanding. They've even starred in a popular sci-fi TV show, Invaders of Peace, where they teach lessons on cooperation and diversity. Despite their past, they're now seen as advocates for universal peace. 7. Dig Dug, the underground hero. Then, Dig Dug was the master of underground excavation, using his trusty air pump to inflate and defeat subterranean monsters. Now, after retiring from monster hunting, Dig Dug, real name Taizo Hori, started his own excavation and demolition company, specializing in sustainable mining and eco-friendly construction. He's also a vocal advocate for preserving historical sites and has even appeared in several documentaries about ancient civilizations. He occasionally gets nostalgic and joins charity tournaments to show off his digging skills. Conclusion. While they may no longer grace the screens of your favorite arcade cabinets, these iconic characters have found new ways to thrive in the modern era. Their legacy lives on, not just in the games that defined them, but in the new roles they've embraced. Whether they're advocating for the environment, promoting peace, or simply enjoying a well-earned retirement, these characters remind us that there's life after the arcade.